Hi, we're here with the champ. Today we're going to be trying to teach you how to throw a proper jab. First, we're going to start off with the positioning of a fighter. Okay, so champ.
Yes, when I'm throwing my jab, I make sure that my back leg is my stabilizer. So when I'm throwing that jab, I'm touching, I'm looking. This back foot is finding that balance where I can press and then I'm stepping to find that jab. That allows me then to step in very fast, very accurate, and transfer my weight forward. Then I transfer my weight back, ready for the next shot. So if I'm going head, if I'm going body, I'm still transferring my weight back. But mainly I'm using this back leg on the big part of my toe for that balance. And when I'm ready, I sit on that shot, put the weight on that back leg, keep my shoulder in line with my opponent, and I step through every time. Step, transfer back.
One main point that you always say as well, it's driving with the hips.
Yeah, driving my weight forward. That's how I get strength in my jab. So my jab becomes like a backhand. At the end of the day, the most important is the balance. Because if we are moving as we're throwing, we're going to lose that line, and we're going to lose the power, and we're going to lose the straight angle line. We don't want to be throwing it here without chin in the air. We want to be sitting very low center of gravity, find that back weight, and transfer that weight in, coach.
Yes, exactly correct. Let's give you some demonstration now. First things first, your guard, your position.
My guard. So I like to keep my right hand very tight to my right shin. My lead hand is loose, I'm busy, so I can set traps and feints, but we go on to that another day.
Yes, okay, in your stance, let's go.
Boom!
Go. And again, solid. Beautiful. Yep, let's try it to the body now.
So when I throw to the body, I drop my head to the right, sit on that back leg, so I can have missed the shot, and back up. I'm still transferring my body weight. Back.
Yep.
Back. Driving that leg in. Stab. So I can, next time I do it, I feint, and I potentially want to come over the top with the right hand. That's always the goal.
All right, for the next point, we're going to talk about the double jab.
The double jab is really important, guys, because again, it's all about footwork and distance. I don't want to be in a position where I'm throwing the double jab and I'm moving to my left with my chin in the air, because I'm moving to the left and walking onto the right hand. Still, the double jab needs to be very direct. And the key behind this punch is stepping in on each jab. Step one, step two. That's the goal, to step in. The first one's the finder. The second one's the shot that you want to land. Such an important thing to do.
Yeah.
Slow, boom, boom, there. And still I'm transferring my way back for the next shot.
Yes.
Ta, ta.
Beautiful.
Ta, ta.
Hold.
Ta, ta. Ta, ta.
Yep. As you can see, once he finishes the double jab, he pulls the energy back in a position and he's ready to follow up with the next phase.
Of course, and also by pulling the weight back, it stops you then getting punched with the opposition combination. This is super important. When you do the double jab, you also can change the momentums of the speed and power.
First.
Boom.
Solid.
Boom.
Beautiful.
Boom. Boom.
Yep. And now, how would you be able to mix this double jab with the jab to the head and jab to the body?
Of course, it depends where you want to start. You can start with either going to the body first, then head. But I prefer to start with the head, distract him with that shot, drop down with that shot, potentially then coming over the top with the right hand.
Yeah, let's just demonstrate it. So head, body. Yep.
Boom. Boom.
Yep. And again.
Boom. Boom. See, if you notice, as I'm doing it, I'm not putting my chin in the air. So as I'm doing that, otherwise I'm going to walk onto that jab. It's really important that last second, my head comes at an angle. So I've gone da, in, And you can try the opposite way now, where we go body first, body, head. But still, you've got to watch you don't walk onto an uppercut or their backhand or left hook.
Yeah.
So I'm going boom, boom. Let's do it a bit faster. Bam, bam. If you notice, I'm coming in, back, in.
Boom.
Or you can even do it this way, where I put it together, where I'm going body,
Body.
boom, boom. Straight in. So I'm stepping in, in.
Beautiful.
I can transfer it the first time, in, back, in. Or I can put it together, in, in. It's the same with the head.
Yes.
Head in.
Yes.
Or I can do head back in. Either way. Both work really well, depending on your opponent, depending on the size, depending on the experience.
So remember, always follow up and create your own rhythm. First one, we're gonna build up the reflex, the reaction from your opponent, and that's how you're gonna be able to learn that.
Collecting data. If I'm here and I'm dropping the jab to the body, so I'm drop just as if you're boxing me, and I've gone boom, I'm gonna see his hands drop.
Yep.
Okay, if I go to the head, I've gone there, then I've gone there. With the next one, because he's fallen for the body shot, I'll feint and come upstairs. Feint, come upstairs. That's where those traps are for. That's why the jab head, jab body, jab head are very good traps to set.
So now we're gonna use it as a feint. We already kind of stepped into that, okay, but now you're gonna use one of the feints to set up that main jab.
So when we're here, we're going to feint, then set
and then
that shot.
exactly correct. Okay.
More feint, then boom.
Yeah, I'm gonna feint it as well.
Feint, hey,
Yes.
hey, hey,
Yep.
hey, 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 hey. Feint, boom. Feint, boom. I'm going to speed it up now. Hey, hey,
Yep. And again.
hey, hey,
Yep. A little bit longer.
hey, hey.
Yes.
Feint, hey, feint, hey.
Yep. Okay. So now same thing. Ball game. You're gonna feint to the head and gonna go down.
So yeah.
Okay.
So we'll feint,
Same. Boom. Yes. Okay. Yes.
Hey, boom.
Yes.
Hey, boom.
Yep.
Hey, boom.
Yes.
Hey, boom.
Yes. Good. Okay. As you can see, he's either feinting down and then going up, or he's feinting up and then goes down.
But when you are going to the head of the body, fencing, feinting, so when I'm here, I'm not keeping my head straight in front of his backhand. If you notice, I'm head on a line, off a line. One of the compulsory things that we teach in boxing, me and Coach Darius, fencing, feinting, jabbing, jab head, jab body. Head on the line, off the line. Show something, give something else. Show something, give something else. These are fantastic feints and traps, and it sets you up for real fantastic opportunities, because it's a great way of defense without you even thinking about it, because you don't have to do anything. It's not about the catch. It's not about the catch. It's not about the parry or the slip. Where you're going straight away, fence, fence, home, home. So in front of your opponent's eyes, there's a problem. There's a fencing thing. You're showing the lead hand, your head's on the line, off the line. Show head, show body. These are great tools to bring to your boxing. You agree, Coach?
I do agree, though.
Backhand will take you around the block, but a jab will take you around the world.
That is exactly correct. That is the best saying, though.
Again, when it comes to the jab, it's really important that you try these things out. These things are not going to happen overnight. You can practice with your coaches, you can practice on the bags, and then most important, practicing your sparring. It's going to lead up to those important fights.
All right, so for the next step, we're going to work on the pullback. So now we're going to use the jab to set up a reaction. We're going to pull it back and then set up a jab back into that. Okay? So
this is a very great skill to use, and we see a lot of top amateurs using this.
Okay, so in your stance. Okay. So for the jab pullback, I would normally use my right hand, so you can jab there, pull, and then jab again there. Okay. Yeah. Just so you can also get used to that range of making sure that the fighter pulls back in the correct distance. Yeah. Because if he doesn't pull back, he ends up running onto that jab. That's what we don't want to. Yes. 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 Good. Okay. And now you can also mix it up. You can go jab to the head, pull it back, and then slide down to the body. So in a way here, boom, yes, boom, boom. Good.
Also a great way to do it when you are doing this, it's really important that you don't jump back too far. Otherwise we lose our distance. So when you watch me do, I do a really slow jab head, jab body, so not head to the head again. Yeah. Bump and millimeters. This part is skimming my nose. Okay, so watch again. Boom, here, boom. Again, head body, boom, here, boom. Back up. Head. If I do this and I jump out, I can't come back in. I've jumped out too far. So it's by the millimeters. You can do this also by creeping your front foot in. So head, here, here, So as I'm doing it, I'm going jab, pull, and I'm stepping in again to get that distance in range with the point the shot where I'm landing. Okay? Really good point.
So for the next one, we're gonna work on jab plus 3 different exits. Okay? What we like to work on is always having that A, B, and C. You're gonna start off with the jab, okay, and then slip. Okay? Then you're gonna go jab and slip to the other side. That's B. Jab, then pull back or step back. Okay, so back again. Jab, slip, boom. Jab, slip to the other side. Yes. Jab, step, boom. Okay, so as you can see, when he was slipping his shots, he was slipping in to that shot. Because a lot of people just slip to the side. Okay? That's not the thing.
And the reason why we don't slip to the side is because we lose our balance and we become square with our shoulders. If you noticed, especially when I slip the right hand, watch my back leg, it's my stabilizer. So throw the backhand slip. As I slip, do you see my leg? It pushes out to find that balance. And again, coach, so I've gone, boom, back up. So, boom, I just put me a better angle to find that balance, otherwise I'm gonna lose my balance. If I do this, and I don't do it, look, I come here, I'm very straight in my legs and I get caught. If I've gone, boom, that's my balance. I can roll, I can pull, I can slip, I can block, I can come here, because my back leg is allowing me to do that, because it's my stabilizer, okay?
Jab, slip first.
Boom.
Yeah, and again. A, boom. B, boom. So now, for the next point, we can isolate jab and exit to your left or your right side.
Yeah, when I do my jabs, if I'm coming off of the side, come there, I drop the angles. I've got to shift my weight. If I come on the other side, I'm looking for that angle. So once I form the jab and I'm there, I've shifted my weight here, the pivot here to come in. Okay, I got to throw these movements because that helps me. When I know what I'm doing, I'm a step ahead from before I move my feet. So I'm going to step off to the left, then I'm going to step off to the right. So once I do the jab, I'm already going to come here, in. On the outside this time I come here. Now I want to step my left foot on the outside of my coat, here, and come here. I'm looking for these angles. If I'm coming off of those angles, I'm looking to come back with a second phase attack. The reason why I say this is because it gives you an easier understanding of the movement. If you don't do it, I've gone here, I might step too far, lose my balance. But I'm saying is get in range for a second phase, so I step that side again, boom. I'm looking to throw that shot. Same again on the outside. I'm looking to create angles for the next combination, okay?
Okay.
So I'm going to step this side here. Come in. Come in.
So for the next point, now we can isolate the jab, catch, jab, parry, jab, block. Okay, I think learning how to use your hands to defend are also one of the main foundations of your boxing. Because if you don't know how to use your hands, I think you're in a big trouble.
Yeah, of course. One of the most important is offense is defense. Defense is offense. So remember, when you're finding your range with your jab, that means you're getting closer to your opponent. When you're getting closer to your opponent, coach, something's going to come back. Okay? There's things that we do naturally. is what a lot of boxers do. They use their natural movement now, which that is their legs. So when they throw the jabs, they jump back out. We don't want you to do that now. We want you to focus on isolating defense, having confidence, stepping forward, not worrying about getting caught with their punches. Okay, so we're going to do the jab catch, jab parry, jab block. And I'm not going to use my natural movement. I'm using real compulsory standard defense, okay?
Yeah. So for the first one, we're going to go jab catch. Okay, jab.
Boom, hey.
And again.
Hey, hey.
Yeah, turn
If
around.
you notice, when I'm catching the shot, my hand is loose, then it's strong. If it's not strong, it's going to hit me in the face. But if it's too low, it's not fast enough to come up and catch my face. When you defend, we like most fighters to use their strongest hand as they catch, parry, and block. Because when you get there, that's when their jab comes into me. I know then that they're in range. And again, coach, in range. Okay? That's a great way also to find your range from when they are punching. Okay? So jab catch.
Demonstrate it.
Hey, 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 hey. Good. Now we're going to do the jab and parry.
And so jab.
Hey, hey.
Yeah.
If you notice, I'm not doing it there or holding it there. I'm waiting, and it's strong. It's strong enough nearly to hit them off balance. So there, I'm on. Boom, boom. I'm turning that shot. And again, coach. Boom, boom.
Yep.
Boom, boom, eh. Boom, boom, eh.
As you can see, those points are opening your opponent. One thing, if you're gonna parry with the other hand, show what's gonna happen with the other hand. So if you're gonna go for the jab and you're gonna parry with that other hand, as you can see, he opens up straight away for next counter, and that's what you don't want to. So every time, whenever you parry, remember to parry away. Parry away. Almost imagine that you're flicking a fly away from your face. Hey, let's go.
Hey, boom. Boom, boom. Boom, boom.
Good.
Boom, boom.
Good.
Boom, boom. Hey.
Yes. Okay. So for next one, we got jab and block.
I say this is probably one of the most difficult ones because you're going to go at that and then air. You're really got to time it because the glove sometimes leaves a bit of a gap and it can still come through. So you've got to be really smart when you blocking this shot, okay?
It's a risk that you have to take.
You can turn with it now. So I've come here, coach, for the jab, then again, and again, So I'm turning and riding the shot now. This is a little bit more advanced. But for beginners, I can do that, Now for more advanced, that's the strongest part of my body. I can really turn that shot up, turn it away, okay?
And now, how do you defend the jab to the body? What
Love
would you
this.
do?
There's many ways that you can defend the jab to the body, okay? So I like to be in a position where it's the same to the catch, parry. But you've got to be so careful because you don't want to expose your face too much either. So yes, you're putting yourself in a risky position. My advice, usually when I work with top fighters and top amateurs, is just don't worry about the jab to the body. Just take a little step back. Just don't overreact. Because these guys know when they throw the jab to the body, there's a reason why they do it, because they want to come over the top with the right hand.
Yes.
Or feint and come over the top with the left hook. So when I'm defending a body shot, I like to come in. I can come in and smother. Boom. I can come in and parry down. I can come in here. I can come and use my feet. I can use my left hand. I prefer to still use my right. There. A little turn, like I said, I can little turn. I'm using his own body against him, so I can come over. I'm parrying the jab down. I can do there. I can do this. I'm still open to this, so you've got to be so careful, okay? Right, because there's no right or wrong way. It's learning to feel and ride and parry and use their own power and speed against them, you know? If I'm stiff like this, coach, for the jab, it's uncomfortable. I can't relax. I become like a punch bag. But when I'm moving and I'm loose, he throws the jab. Send it, coach. So this is how you can have some fun with that, with that defense from slipping the jab, and obviously we showed you how to throw the jab also.
Remember about your A, B, and C. Make sure you learn point by point, be ready for anything. Because like I said before, if one thing doesn't work, the next one will.
Of course, when you're doing these drills, it's good to practice with a coach, with a partner, but when it comes to the real thing, the sparring, that's when it becomes a little bit more nervous. That's when you become a little less confident. But this is what it's about, repetition, repetition, moving the millimeters, not moving too much, using your back leg as your stabilizer, and being relaxed and breathing, okay? Super, super important. Is that done?
Yeah,
done?
that's good though.
Let's see how this works out.
Yeah.
We start with that.